I'll be right back.
All right, that's all. Oh, you see the rainfall.
That's raining?
Yeah. 30.
War with the hate, that's what I'm all about. In my eyes, vengeance in my mouth, in a war no altercation. Situation gon' get critical, it's best that you be easy. The end gon' be critical, look, no like a river. It's something like a miracle, loyalty in my veins, loyalty in my veins.
Did I write this right? What did I say you think?
Half an hour.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
I'm
so I pull my heart out. This whole heart was out to the state. And this bitch ain't you be playing, and they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down with something. Flow so deep, the drown motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah, bro, it's the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my home. Plus what they believe, follow me to follow. So right me your head. I ain't even this spot to get the secret hollow. So when they ask something you be playing, tell them absolutely. And I ain't sure about waiting for nothing, got an extra troopers. Cause I can never down my tail, tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking. Watching my daughters up in their bed. They so strong, and my honor, she's so beautiful. But they ain't like other babies, and they dead and usual. Now I'm missing because I'm done my father's business. It ain't about the shit I used to do in that 98 day. It's hand never ceases. See, without wisdom, this world ain't peace. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies I speak, try everything. I guess me, I'm on the head of me. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And teach all my little girls. The day and day, now with me. They better bring me blood and bed sheets. Chaos smack the time. This block lets my hand piece. And I ain't trying to take them out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. One for it, in the black trench on some hitman shit. She called me 47. Praying while I'm in debt. Yeah, my soldiers dressed for the way. Fuck. Hey, it's like tell them I'm going to the king. To the righteous right. Going to the king. I want this straight like a represent. Going to the king. Never say hey, the piece of going to the king. Bring the house back to you say going to the king. To the righteous right. Going to the king. I want this straight like a represent. Going to the king. Never say hey, the piece of going to the king.
Oh, that's wow. I just noticed that shit. In the handwritten Assyrian, right? The handwritten Na and the handwritten Y almost look identical.
one is just bigger, right?
It almost look like, yeah, like Yo, I want. What's you see? From right here, right? The handwritten nah and the handwritten wow. You was just rolling up. That's like the same shit, right? Yeah, it's like this is like shorter, right? Here's the top part a little longer, the bottom part a little longer. But yeah, it gotta be. Yeah, it's longer. So
right here, right?
yeah,
Right here.
that one's open.
Yeah.
That's the hardest bit. Okay. So let's start that off, man, boy. Start that off, man, boy. Let me see. Huh? Shit, I'm not getting my girl like that, nigga.
Say what? Oh, see Facebook say running for me. Yeah.
You know what's messing it up on Facebook? They can see it. On Facebook though, it's all this. It's blocking.
Yeah.
How do you take that out?
So you should hold on. I might have to adjust it.
Like, how do you even work out or just like this in the gym? If you're in the gym like that,
I mean, like this,
Wow.
going crazy. Trying to impress them.
So did it work?
Yeah, it did work.
Well, no.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild on both. Nah, I feel you. You crazy, man. You crazy. I just stay. I'm a home dog. I just be looking.
Shit, I need to like more red.
Bro, you ready?
Alright, well, and Shalom, Yahweh Shem Thumb to all my brothers, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Thumb by Shem, shout out to all my sisters, awesome Tabian, I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis with the Lashawan Qadash class. It's our second week. We are going to recap a little bit as far as last week, but we are also going to get into some new information as far as Lashawan Qadash. But really, I want to touch into it prayers, okay? Matter of fact, give me a second. So we are going to get into the Lord's Prayer, right?
Oh, wow.
And we are going to get into pretty much, actually, you know what? Maybe a little bit of the Lord's Prayer, but more than anything, just more of the greeting. And I will say why the greeting, because most people, when they come into the U.P.K, right, before they get into the prayers, until the scriptures, things of that sort, the greetings is very important, because as soon as if you are a part of the school, you gotta say, Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Shabbat. You see what I'm saying? I break all that down, what that means. That's for the men, for the women. It's Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Thon by Shalom Shai. See what I'm saying? And sisters usually gotta, when sisters salute, they gotta have their hands like, what was it? It's right over left?
Left over right, I think, right?
No, I believe it's right over left.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right over left. And then brothers just gotta salute. You see what I'm saying? And so, that's pretty much what we are going to break down today as far as the greeting. We are taking it, time by time. Each week is going to be a breakdown as far as things that we do and say in the Hebrew. Okay. Next week we might go over more of the Lord's Prayer and go through all of the prayers. And then we are going to have another segment where brothers and sisters understand their name better, meaning the reputation, how to write it in the Hebrew, and maybe the Assyrian. But the only thing is, we focus mainly on the ancient Hebrew, not the Assyrian. But today we are going to put a little bit of Assyrian on some of the words that we are going to have up on the board, which I will show very soon, okay? So just, be prepared for all of that, all right? So I want everybody to make sure that you have some scratch paper or some notebooks, and get the writing and studying. And if you cannot see anything above the wall right here on the sheet or on the board, I want you to type it in, and I'll check the chat just so that I can make sure that you have everything that you need. All right. So once again, it's Lashawan Qadash, and we are about to go ahead and get started. Let me see. What time is it right now? It's 1:31?
7:31, I think, right?
Yeah. It's 7:31. All right. Okay. So, does anybody know how to say good morning in Hebrew?
I know we got Tawab in it. Tawab.
Yeah, it's definitely two eyes, right? Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how to say morning.
Okay. Okay. Usually we say Bawakwar or Bakwar. You're Bawakwar. But right now, as far as talking to the general, they said it's Bukwar.
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 Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll spell it for you, right? So let me show you. Alright, so
You gotta use that. You have to use that.
So it's YAHANNA. Okay, so that's what it is, all right? In Hebrew. That's how I say good morning in Hebrew. So let me write the English, right? So that's good morning. So that's in the Hebrew and that's in the English, all right? So let me, should I write English and Hebrew right here? Or, English and Hebrew right here?
I think they can tell, right?
Right, okay, so that's in the Hebrew and this is in the English, right? Now, when I write it in the Hebrew, right, I want you to show me where the characters or the connectors belong, okay? All right, so actually, you know what, let's just do like open shit. Yeah, so it's like, okay.
Actually, Shalom, sir.
Yeah.
Sister, Sister Wakala now says, if possible, can we switch to the black marker? She's having a hard time seeing it.
Black marker?
Yeah.
Okay, no, see what I, that's cool. Alright, so R. Is that the law so far?
Yeah, I'm checking out, see what they say. Sister Wakala now says, Salakia, isn't it to Wab Bawakwar?
Right, so, okay, so I talked to the generals. They said that, I still gotta get clarification as far as that, but I was told by the generals that it's Tawab Bakwar.
The Kwar.
See what I'm saying? That's what I saw. I thought it was Tawab Bakwar,
Yeah.
but it's Tawab
Wow, placeholder.
differently. So if I'm told that it's Tawab as far as that, but I was told by the generals that it's something totally different, all right? Can you see? This way. So Tawab Bakwar means good morning. See what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning, you talk to your ribs, talk to your kids. You say Tawab Bakwar. See what I'm saying? When I'm in my household and I'm talking to my nieces and nephews, I say Tawab Bakwar, right? I say Tawab Bakwar. You see what I'm saying? But I guess right now it's Tawab Bakwar, all right? So I'll get more information on that, okay? As far as everything else, it's going to be more solid, all right? So like, 1 second. 1 second, all right, so like.
Have a look at it. Both of you got to watch together.
It's Salakia. I guess I was right then. So it is Baba. You know what I'm saying? So it mean not only does it mean good morning, but it means more than good. Okay? So Salakia for everybody that's on on YouTube and Facebook, it's Tawab Baba Kwar. That's what I'm gonna write, all right? So it is Tawab Baba Kwar,
Or more than good.
more than good. All right? So yeah. So good, good. Here it means good morning or more than good. Okay? So that's what Baba Kwar means, all right? I mean, Tawab Baba Kwar, that's what that means. Now, I'm going to erase these two right here, and we are going to write it in the Hebrew, okay? And once you write it in the Hebrew, I want everybody to add the connectors, you see what I'm saying, and tell me where the connector should be and where it should not be, okay? Now, also, when there is not no connectors, what does that mean? What do you write underneath, something that's in the Hebrew?
The opposite. So like connectors will be connected.
Connected,
upside down connector will be just say it's solo.
Solo means singular.
Singular. So like,
Yes, yeah. Right. That's what. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm gonna erase this right here. And you guys know the sound, right?
Yeah.
All right. I want everybody else to get a chance as far as I'm on. Right. So. All right. So. All right. So. So now we're starting off with the Hebrew, right? This right here is going to be the Hebrew. Where are the connectors? Where should it belong? Where should it be singular? Where should it be the connectors?
So like it's
Go ahead.
between that quad and that R, that rod, you gotta add a Y, I believe.
Where? Say it again.
So all right, so the second word, that's the first word is Y, second word is Bakwa, but you got a red.
This is Todd, right?
On the second word.
In this Todd?
Yeah, that's Todd.
Yeah, it's Todd. So this is Todd. Okay.
What I'm saying, what you got written is Tawab Bakwa.
Yeah.
You said it's Bakwa now.
Yes.
So you gotta add the Y in between the Kwa and the Ra in the second word.
So this to this.
No.
Say it again. All right. No,
Can I get up here? No, look.
Yeah, you got
So
it.
look, you got on this right here, you got Bakwa.
Yeah.
But you want Bakwa, so you gotta add the Y.
Yes.
So you can get the word right. That's all I'm saying.
So not right there.
Now this one?
You got it right.
This one right here, right there. Bakwa. Yeah, right here.
Ba, wa.
Kwa.
Go ahead.
Alright.
You got it.
So right after that first ba.
After this one?
Yep, after that first ba.
Kwa. I think that's what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
That's a ba, yeah.
Ba, what is it?
Ba,
Uh-huh.
a kwa, and a ra.
Right, that's right. So where does it connect? From which one to which one does it connect?
The kwa and the ra.
Quad and Ra.
Yeah.
Because these two are singular, right? Then we do this by itself.
So you need the top, put the upside.
See what I'm saying? It's this by itself, and then boom, all this together. You know what I'm saying? To wow. You know what I'm saying? Ba by itself, and wa and quar. And usually, if you that's a ra right there, right? With the ra, you see how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how does it begin?
Which means?
Meaning, let me see. So, like for example, this
In
is
the Syrian, And it's parallel, it doesn't change. I think it's only in the series.
Right, yeah. So this is just, it won't be Ra by itself, it will just be Quar. See what I'm saying? It won't be Kara.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because it's at the end. So that would just be Quar, Quar, my bad, Quar.
So if it had the disconnect is on the east, then it'd be pronounced
differently.
Bawa Kora. If it wasn't connected?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's how it should be. So that's in the Hebrew, right? Now, how would you write it in the Syrian, though? Do you know?
No, I don't know. Not the handwritten. I don't know how to write the handwritten.
All right. I'll show you. So that's how, and that's wow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's Twa, and this is Baba Kwa. So this is by itself, and the Ba, the Wa is by itself, and then the Kara, Quar, yeah, Quar. So that's all connected. You see what I'm saying? So in the Syrian, like usually we don't focus on the Syrian. We usually focus on the ancient Hebrew. So, but I'm only using the example of the Syrian just to let brothers and sisters know how it is. Okay? See what I'm saying? Because some brothers and sisters like to go into the Assyrian. See what I'm saying? I don't know if you really watch Lashawan Qadash, but they do like to get into both, right? But you really don't need to get into that. But if you were to, this is how you say good morning, Salaki. This is how you say good morning as well in the Assyrian, okay? So let me see. No, that's right. Alright. So is this off or is it on point?
Yeah, that's right.
It's right?
I think so. Like, let me see. Qua. Yeah, Ra.
Actually, it should be more like
A little line right there. That's the
It's kind of off.
Yeah. They're like, the top should be something like an I with a U kind of.
Yeah, you're right. We'll try it again.
It's all right.
I always write over here. I just can never get it right. So.
Yeah. That's close, yeah.
Yeah.
So wow, but Qua.
Right.
We still missing that wow.
Wow. I forgot that wow.
See, I'm missing? Oh, okay. You said this one?
Yeah. The wow looked like like a line.
Kind of like a seven.
It's right over there, no problem.
Oh, as far as this one?
It'll go, yeah.
This one?
Okay. It'll go, it's in a space for you can put it right in there.
Because this is
Wow.
that's a vibe, yeah. So yeah, vibe. But no, the Syrian no, it's different. Yeah, it's actually okay. So I forget how it looks in this. I know the Hebrew more than the Syrian.
I know.
It's so crazy though.
The Syrian is
and then the Y, right? Y. It's kind of like the shorts, like this kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Just like, and then the quad. Quad is yeah. It's, as far as the Syrian, it's too difficult. I don't like it. No, that's for real. I really know it.
That shit.
Alright, so that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's better, right? So I want y'all to take this down. You see what I'm saying? You know, you got Tawab Bawakar, which means good morning. All right. And then we are going to move on in 30 seconds. I'm going to let everybody take that down in 30 seconds. You already got it down? All right, let's look. Now, does anybody know how to say good night? Anytime I talk to my nieces and nephews,
So like, before you go to that, do we have connectors in this series or no?
of course not.
Okay,
No,
that's why we don't.
No.
Okay.
no.
So we just write each letter out how it is.
So we kind of guess
As
it.
far as the Syrian, yes. As far as the Hebrew, you have connectors always.
Okay.
So you studied the text before, and you are studying the text right now.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the Hebrew, you have connectors, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the Syrian, no connectors at all.
Yeah, okay.
Not even nothing that's singular. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And, I don't know where the hell that thing is at. I'm gonna have to use figures. So when you are in the Hebrew, right? So let's look at ma, right? It's like an M shape, right? Or a W shape. Right. So when you hit the end of the word, you see what I'm saying? As far as ma,
Yeah.
it stops at M. It doesn't stop at MA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know that from the Tanakh.
Right.
So when you read the Tanakh, you read Yahweh Shai, you read Yahweh. See what I'm saying? You see where it stops and where it begins.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? And that's very important to know, so that you know that you're reading it and it's not very, you're reading it correctly. See what I'm saying? So, also too, I was gonna say, as far as the Tanakh, it's the same thing as far as we talking about last shalom, because shalom ends with ma, but there's no a. There's just an M that's right there. See what I'm saying? So that's very important as well. Okay, so are you guys still on this?
Come.
All right, so let's move on to number 2, which is Tawab Layal. Does anybody know what Tawab Layal means?
Good night.
Say it again.
Good night.
One time on Christ, that's right. Tawab Layal means good night, okay? And I say this to my nieces and my nephews all the time. And I say it to a few brothers and sisters, that are, diligent in Hebrew. Layal. So, Tawab Layal. All right? So now, what I want to do is, I want to see some brothers come up here and see how would you write it out in Hebrew. Leave out the Assyrian to me. I want y'all to do the Hebrew. How would you write Tawab Layal?
Good night.
Good night. Commander General be like, good night. You know what I'm saying? Tawab Layal means good night. All right. So, you ready? That's good. Good. That's good. You got it. I want you to write it underneath. Good night. All right. You know it's right to left, right?
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's right to left or left to right?
Right
to left?
yeah.
Yeah. Next one underneath that.
Want me to connect you to?
So where are connectors and where is there not a connectors? Oof. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Is that right?
It's right. Hey, give him a hand. Yeah. So to Bob, like y'all, good night. You see what I'm saying? And this is it. You see what I'm saying? This is to Bob, y'all. So like y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So once again, it's kind of like this, right? It's kind of like, and then boom.
Yeah.
And then you got, no. Yeah, that's right. And then you got La,
Yeah.
and y'all by itself.
Yeah.
That's how, like, how you see it in the English, that's how you would do it pretty much in the Hebrew, right here. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, this is not a thing where, we would usually do this and connect, as far as the words in English connected, but more than anything, this is what you need to focus on, which is the Hebrew. Right here, all right?
Chris had that.
Right, so, do you want to try that cereal?
Hell no, you want to leave me with this?
Let me try.
You want to do it,
Yeah.
yeah, you good.
Let me try that one.
Oh, okay, that's good. You got it.
I hate that handwritten cereal, yeah.
And that's my study. So you want to write it underneath the Hebrew?
Right over here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And in one class, I ain't gonna have this up there. I'll make sure you guys know this by heart. Challenge.
Oh, you something like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna have the whole poster up there at all.
Oh, you gotta remember it. What's it?
Oh, wait.
Okay. You got it? There's only three. Where
So then I had it right the first time, then.
Yeah, you got it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking too hard. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
You had it right.
Alright.
So that's it. So, so what is this?
Top,
Right,
bar,
right,
bar,
Bob, that's right.
lot, yeah, bar. Lay out. But
That's right, yeah. That's right, you got it. Hey, give him a hand, man. You got it. That's it. All right, so let's move on, right? So, let me see something real quick. And I was gonna say, if you guys can check on the chat for me.
Yeah, I'm watching. YouTube is clear. And then they said the live was skipping on Facebook, but I had to.
Okay, I don't see it skipping right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to read this shit too.
Oh, sis, now she was on. She was like, no, it's Bible Choir. Salakia, sir. It's Bible Choir. Okay. Yeah, Salakia. Man, I feel like she's keeping it around more than I did.
Right.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So that's it right there. All right. So I'm gonna take like 30 more seconds. Everybody got this room down, right?
I know, but if you good, I want it over here.
No. You got. I'll give you time to write it down. Write that down, and we are going to jump to the next one, right?
Arabia?
Arabia. Tawab Arabia. Good evening. See what I'm saying? Hey, stop jumping on the couch. All right? So, Tawab Arabia is good evening, which means, it's okay. It's, noon time. It's afternoon. It's like, hey, yo, good evening. But instead, we walking around and like, hey, yo, Tawab Arabia. Oh yeah, hey, Tawab Arabia.
Class before is
I didn't hear that, so I don't know.
Yes, it's Arabia though.
Yeah, Arabia. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I heard that. Mm-mm. Arabia is what I heard most of the time. So.
Arabia.
Yeah. But I Rabbi, save that, and I'll ask that question later. I just want to make sure. But otherwise, I heard Arabia.
Arabia.
Yeah, Arabia. That's actually.
Arabia.
Yeah, Arabia. Yeah. It's so many Hebrew words that I've been learning, so it's just a lot. And also too, I want to say, like myself, you want to be very careful in the Hebrew because you will get words mixed up because a lot of words sound the same. Okay, so I just want to let you know that. Twelve, Irabah. That's how you say it, Irabah. And also too, I remember a sister or a brother said that there was space in between the I, right? Mm-hmm. So it's all connected, alright?
Good. Arabia. Irabah.
Irabah would have been like this, right?
I got Salah here.
That's how it would have been, but that's not the case. So it's
Rabba.
Right.
Rabba.
Right.
But see, like, remember how we were saying, and this is what we're gonna learn this together because I want to figure this out. Yeah. So at the end of Rabba, right? You see, usually at the end of the word, we drop the A, but you don't drop the A on this one. So it's a grammar thing we got to figure out. Yeah.
Yes, it's a Irabah.
Irabah.
Yeah. Just like, you see that right there? Ba.
Yep.
So I by itself.
Yep.
Ra and Ba. So I.
Yep.
Ra.
And then
Ba. Is that simple?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Irabah. Otherwise, it could have been like this, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. Hey, no, this show right here is very interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
It is, man.
It really is, shit. Shit. How does one eat, man? Oh, okay, I thought so.
Oh, yeah.
Good evening. My G's are a little bit, weird. You know what I mean? Bear with me on my G's, okay? Alright. So, how do you think how to write it in Hebrew? What's the first letter?
On the top.
It's the top, right? Yep. Okay. What else?
A Y.
A Y. So it's like this?
Yep.
Okay.
And then a Ba.
And a Ba. I believe a Ba is like this?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, what's next?
Connect the Y and the Ba.
Okay.
And then put
boom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then that's singular, that's more pretty much plural.
Yep. The next one's gonna be an I, which is just a circle.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
no,
just and then a Ra.
Ra is like a four.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, okay. So like this.
And then a Ba.
A Ba.
Yep.
Okay. And the Ba pretty much is.
Now I don't know. Do you put three unconnected? I forgot to call it. But you put three of those on the bottom of each letter because they.
Say it again.
Singleness? You do? Okay.
All right, so how about this?
You gotta put 3 singulars.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how you know. And it's funny because you read it in the English, you know how it is pretty much, right?
Yeah.
There's something on that text that reveals to you that this is how this goes.
Kind of.
From the English to the Hebrew, it pretty much helps you out.
Kind of.
It's pretty much like an answer key.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got the ta, you got the wa, and the ba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ba, right? So this is be to wa. This is I, ra, ba. So I, ra, ba. Slightly, yeah, I, ra, ba. All right? So that's good evening. You know what I'm saying? This is the Hebrew. Well, this is the English. This is the Hebrew. But this is what it means. Okay? I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds to write that down. Because I was in the way the whole time. Just let me make sure anybody else call. All right, so now, okay, so I'm going to write some words on the board later, but we are not going to get into the Hebrew as far as it. It's more about memory muscle, okay? All right, or muscle memory. It's, however they say it. So I say memory muscle, but I guess it's the same thing. All right, yeah, I say memory muscle or muscle memory, whatever. All right, don't judge me, all right? So now, if you guys are, spiffy as far as the Syrian, I write it out in the Syrian. I'm gonna ask somebody else to do it. I do it myself.
Yeah, I remember all of this.
Yeah, but like this is helping, but this will help you out. Because I don't remember the case.
Oh, hold on. I was just saying.
So, is there a right or wrong to what I just put on here?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
What is it?
That vibe is something else. I don't know what.
That's not a vibe.
Yeah. No, that last one, right?
No,
Yeah,
that one.
that's
That's right
right.
there. That's not a
Okay.
vibe.
Right here?
Yeah.
It's wrong?
No, hold on. That's so wild. That's right. I think it's the I. What is it? Yeah, that second one's supposed to be a vibe too, and it's not.
This one?
The other one.
This one.
That one's wrong.
That's what. All right. That's what. Okay. Get out.
No, not that one.
Oh, not that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, the only thing missing is this.
I got it. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
This is so vibe. Yeah, it was like something.
So
Now, as far as the middle though.
That I could be different too. It's supposed to be this, right? So you could.
No, as far as this one, the rock. Because you have 3 characters right here. Oh, you have 3 letters right here.
Right.
This is.
Oh yeah. This is
Right.
yeah. This is supposed to be different, right? This is. Looks funny,
neither one of those are bars.
Huh?
Neither one of those are bars.
It's not?
No, that's not a bar.
What is that?
That is a. I don't know what that is. It's not a bottle.
That's this.
That don't look like that.
I know it's supposed to.
It's not though. It's not. That's the whole point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you something. So when you guys become officers, right? I might have y'all break like I want to search, right? You can see on that paper.
Gotta be.
Copy. You know. Maybe like
It should be shorter than the
No,
same.
Say it again. That's how it should be, all right? That looks more like it than this.
Okay.
So, but it's still similar, you know what I mean?
Like it's more like a short curve. Okay.
Yeah.
And then a line as well.
So he paying attention, no sign Christ, all right?
Put it down. That wasn't right.
Yeah, so we went over, good morning, good evening. Oh, no, so like this. No, good morning, good night, and now good evening, right? Yeah. So I want y'all to take. That's what. You got it as well? If you need more time, that's what.
Oh no, I got it now.
Okay, you got it? Got it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what. Alright, so the next one is the why. One of my favorite words, alright?
Wow.
All I say is the why and the onion box. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing I always say. So,
I see that he was looking at the handwriting.
Yeah, because that's what.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. Look, pressure, I can understand the handwriting.
why?
Wow. Oh, it does have an H on it. Okay.
Of course it does.
Oh, I do?
Where's this? It
I
does.
didn't know that.
I see people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he told me already too.
Yeah, the why. You know what I'm saying? And what does that word mean?
Is it thanks or thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Yep, thank you, yep. Means thank you. So this is the Hebrew, and this is the English. So the water in Hebrew means thank you. Anytime someone do something nice for you, there's something as far as a gesture, it's the water. Hey, do you mind, give me a glass of water? Give me, a shot or two. The water, I appreciate that. Hey, do you mind, packing up my food, packing up my bag? Oh, hey, I appreciate that so much. The water. See what I'm saying? It means thank you. I appreciate that. All right? That's what the water means. It means thank you. And once again, if you could keep checking the chat, make sure to see if people got questions or not. All right?
Okay.
Also, too, I might as well look myself.
First look is clear. I don't see nothing.
So far?
Yeah, YouTube is clear.
Okay, no sweat. All right.
5 people watching.
Most of you said 5 people?
Yeah.
It's better than 0.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up. All right. Well, at least somebody will give us that. That's not a cost. All right. So now, tell me, right, as a teacher, tell me how to write it in Hebrew.
Man, I'm gonna guess. I'm not sure. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a tha,
Okay.
a wa,
Okay.
a da, and then a ha. I'm assuming.
Well, you said da.
A da, like da, with da.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking a ha at the end.
Okay. What's next? And then we connect everything later, right?
Okay.
Next one.
That was the whole thing.
No.
Is it YouTube? I just know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Okay.
So what connects and what doesn't?
So it's the first 2 letters I think are singular, right? The wa, yeah. So singular under the tha, singular under the wa, and then connected down and the ha.
So you sound like this,
Yeah, I think so.
and you're right.
I'm right on it.
Also, hey, give them in. You're right. That's right. Now, that's absolutely right. Yeah, correct. You know what I mean? Now, let me show you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as the Syria, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do a little about. And the Syria is mostly going to be Tell me if I'm doing this wrong or right, alright? Is this right or wrong? What?
That's wrong.
Huh?
That's wrong.
How's it wrong?
That die is not a die. That third character is not correct
Why is that?
because it does not look like that.
Okay. Now show me that it's wrong. Yep. Show me that's wrong.
People are looking at the damn printing.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. The handwritten and the printed is different. So maybe he's looking at the,
Yeah. So go ahead. Yep. So as you're writing it, show me. So erase all of it.
Erase the whole thing.
Erase the whole thing. So this is right. So as far as the Syrian, how would you do it? Okay, let me see that.
I was just gonna erase like just a little bit off of that.
Yeah, but no, I did it on purpose.
oh, is it? I can't see.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. Yeah, that's all good. I definitely did it on purpose. Yep.
Wait, what's that?
Meaning this one, I wrote it like a T as far as the English, like this.
Yeah, that's a yeah. That's that, yeah.
It should have been more like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right, so. All right, so write this down real quick.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this
Also, too, this should be a little bit more.
this may be better. This series.
You said what now?
He said this is making it better with the Syrian.
I'll get it covered. Yeah. All right, so I want everybody to write this down. The water is in Hebrew. The water means thank you, and this is the Hebrew form and the Syrian form, right? But in the next couple of weeks, we are only going to focus on the Hebrew, because that is the Syrian. It's not our language.
Right.
The only reason why we learn it is because the other nations, which are the Hebrews.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? As far as communication.
Right.
So for example, right? Does anybody know a little bit about the story of Daniel? Yes or no?
I think so.
What do you know about Daniel? Just tell me anything that you might know about him.
He got put in the lions in?
Say again?
He got put in the lions in?
Right, that's the first thing that most people know about him, right? Okay. Daniel was a nigga from the projects.
Right.
He was from the hood, but he was very intelligent. See what I'm saying? Daniel was very intelligent, he was very smart, but at the same time, he knew his shit. See what I'm saying? He knew, okay, for example, what's that word, is it, I think it's real estate agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel used to do business with other heathens, and everybody knows about charging other heathens interest and things of that sort, right? So as an Israelite, you're not supposed to charge your people interest.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And I know it's a special word for it.
Usury.
Usury. There you go. Boom. The water. You're not supposed to charge your own for the same race as you, usury, right? But as far as the other nations, if you are not Black, Hispanic, and Native American, charge whites, East Indians, Arabs, Africans, charge all of them usury, okay? You know what I mean? But at the same time, Daniel, as you read about Daniel in the Bible, you will see that he was a businessman. See what I'm saying? So imagine him being a person that was in real estate, right? A person that was dealing with houses and buildings and things of that sort, right? Now, I'm bringing all this to say that, you know, he was a very smart and intelligent man, and he knew what his job was. Now, why else am I saying that as far as this?
So I can say that again.
Why am I bringing up Daniel as far as this?
Oh,
Go ahead.
did he make a language so he can talk to the heathens?
No.
No?
No. Hey, you're strong.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Say it again.
No. Yeah. I just said, I thought he made a language to communicate with the heathens.
No. He was in captivity around that time, and he was able to speak. You know, they discussed in language. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why do you think that I'm bringing this up? As far as Daniel, Daniel was a nigga from the projects. He was from the hood, but very intelligent. And he was a man that was a businessman. What did we just talk about before
Usually.
Before Daniel? What did we just mention?
The word thank you.
Thank you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that might be a word that you use a lot when you're in business?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that pretty much, right? See what I'm saying? That's the word that you might use. You know, the water, a yonder bar is, you know, you're walking or no sweat, in a sense. You know what I mean? And so that's pretty much what it is, all right? See what I'm saying? And also, too, the first appearance of Daniel was in Apocrypha. Understand that the Old Testament, you got the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, which Apocrypha means middle in the Hebrew. All right, so it means middle. And then you have the New Testament, which is the ending. You know, so Old Testament is Old Covenant, Apocrypha is the middle, New Testament is New Covenant. Otherwise, Old Testament is the beginning, Genesis. So I'm saying, Bara'ah, I think I say Genesis. Bara'ah, I think so. Let me see. I want to say Bara'ah. Let me see. Genesis.
I know you say that word.
Bara'ashya. Bara'ashya means beginning, which is Genesis. So you want to spell it for you? Yeah, I got you. All right. So everybody got this pretty much this, all right? So this is right. Yeah, Genesis. So Genesis. Yeah, Bara'ash. There's more. Nope. Oh, it's like Listen.
That's what everybody knows.
Oh, what's that?
That's the Tanakh and Eastwood.
Bara'ashya. So that means beginning. Right?
That's the first word in the Tanakh.
What the apple?
It is?
Yeah. Word. Bara'ashya.
Let me see that app so I can download it.
Oh yeah, beginning.
It look like that. What is it?
No, that was So it's like the east one.
Oh, okay.
And you gotta like, it's like $2-3. It's worth it. It's worth it.
All right, so I mentioned a little bit about Daniel, right? You know what I'm saying? I mentioned Daniel as far as, you know, how he was intelligent. He's for the project, disaster, right? No sweat. Now you got Adam, of course, you see what I'm saying, who made up the some type of language. But now, as far as Genesis, right? Now later on, we will get all the Hebrew as far as each book that is in the Bible, including the Apocrypha. See what I'm saying? How many books are in the Apocrypha?
13?
Say again?
No, is it 13 or 16? I think it's 13, right?
It's 13. That's right. A lot of people used to say 14,
Okay.
but it's about 13. See what I'm saying? So this is Genesis, right?
Yeah.
And now this is in English. This is the first book of Moses. The first 5 books of Moses. This is one of them. So it's Genesis, and then you have it in the Hebrew, right?
Yeah.
So this is in the Hebrew. So Bara Asha, which means beginning. See what I'm saying? And what do we know about Genesis?
The creation is in it.
There you go. It's the whole creation. The whole creation is what the white folks call the Big Bang Theory. See what I'm saying? How, you know, this exploded and this happened, that happened, dinosaurs, and boom, here goes the earth. And here goes all the buildings and all the seas and all the oceans and all the wilderness and trees, right?
So I like it.
Yeah, that wasn't the case.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's so crazy because they tell you like in school, like, it was nothing.
Right.
And then nothing just blew up and
Right.
made everything.
Right.
Like, how could nothing just blow up? It was nothing there, there's nothing there, you know?
Yes, and my whole thing is like, how the hell can you calculate that?
Yeah, you wasn't there.
If you wasn't there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like for real though. Yeah. So that's what it is, alright? This is Genesis Bara Ashya, which is beginning, okay? Alright? And by the way, Qadash, he was stressing the shit out of me as far as this.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, he was. He was like, what is that again? I was like, I'll get back to you. He's like, hey, have you ever figured it out? I'm like, nah. He's like, I need you to get on it. I'm like, all right. I was like, cool. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot Salah. You know, I'm like, I got you. I was like, hey, yo, I got it. I was like, I'll text it to you, all right? So that way you don't forget. So it's Bara Ashya, which is beginning, and it means Genesis, all right? All right, so let's talk about something else, right? Let's say that you're talking to your rib, or you're talking to a family member, right? What is the thing that you usually say to your rib when you got to go out, get off the phone, go ahead.
I love you.
Right? Right. So how do you say I love you in Hebrew?
Yeah,
Go ahead. I love you.
Anya, Ahab, Ata.
Oh.
I am.
Yeah, so
Hold on. It could be used as I or I am.
Right. But it's used a different way.
You said, but in this one it's used I, right?
No. It's not Anya. Anya is I am. Like I am going to the store. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's something different.
But the last two was right?
Let's see. Say it again.
I don't know what the first one is. I know love you is Ahab, but Ata.
Ahab is love, yeah.
Right.
Ahab is love.
Say it again.
Ahab,
That's love.
Ata is you.
Right? So that's what that means, right?
So Ahab, yeah, right? So you back
So,
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
so there's no Anya.
Anya is singular as far as I am.
like I am in love, or I am,
Yes, yeah, that's what Anya means. And it's funny because when I was younger, I used to hear brothers say like, Somewhere like, okay, Anya, and then their name. I'm like, what does that mean? It's saying that I'm Maccabi. I'm Kai. I'm Bakar. I'm
So,
like,
what is that again? Anya?
Anya. So Anya is A-N. Yeah, I got you. That's right. So Anya is A-N-Y-A.
Okay.
As far as the English, right? So.
Oh, you right.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anya, okay. So
what the hell is I?
No, Anya is I, as in I am. So I have.
that's love, right? No, that's
Yeah. Or I love pretty much.
Oh, okay, I see. So together, that's I love.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the I is I, then I'm assuming.
Yes.
And the I is love. I'm guessing, but.
So I have a thought. So imagine you taking your girl on a counsel as far as a phone conversation, or you say, hey, yo, babe, did you want anything from the grocery store? I gotta go grab some groceries because the kids are hungry. No sweat. Hey, I want some chicken. You know what I'm saying? I want some tacos. That's what I got. All right, and then you end the phone call saying, I have a thought, which means I love you. You see what I'm saying? Or shalom no Christ. I have a thought. You see what I'm saying? That means that I love you. You know what I mean?
I would stop. I'm finna write all kind of raps.
So I love you. Yeah.
You keep on. You're too strong now, man.
Right.
You're too strong.
Slow down with this person, dog.
Yeah.
But I love you, alright? You see what I'm saying? So you just like, I'll pick these up. Shit, that shit hurt. Fuck. Alright, so Ahavata means I love you. So now let's write it in Hebrew, and let's get in the series, right? So, you two brothers, right? I want one person to write it in Hebrew, and one person to write it. No, actually, you know what? How about one person write one part in the Hebrew, and the other part in Hebrew, and I write the whole series.
Okay.
So who would be the first up?
All right, I'll try that.
You gotta write it underneath.
Underneath, all right.
That's right. Yep.
And I'll write it in Paleo?
Yes, you can. Yep. Because it's Paleo, it's Hebrew, then I write in the series. Okay. Man, it's 8:36. Yo, I should have more.
It seemed like time was going slow.
Huh?
It seemed like time was going slow.
I probably read it faster. Go ahead, Bakai.
I'm trying to hold on.
Yeah. Sounds different, but yeah, I like the sound of it.
I think it's. What does it look like we call? Quiet? Right? I don't know. Is it, how many letters? Right?
So is that wrong or is it right?
You might look a little
No,
jacked up.
that's right.
That's right?
It's right?
Yeah, come on.
It is right. And one time, Is that right or is it wrong?
Oh,
That's what.
yeah, that's that first letter. I don't know what that is.
You don't?
Yeah, that's not I.
Okay.
That's water.
He said that's what.
You said that one's wrong. Yeah, it is. That's and most brothers, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little.
Man, it's all
Yeah,
jacked
yeah,
up.
it's I ain't gonna lie to you, it's very weird.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Same thing with this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Close enough, right? So that's how it is. I-H-A means I love you. This is in the Hebrew, and this is in the Assyrian, alright? So I'm gonna try to copy that down fast, and then after that, we are gonna move on to something totally different. I have other stuff that we are supposed to get into, but I'm gonna skip it for the time being, alright? Because we got about 20 minutes left. So, we are gonna go ahead and get into something totally different, alright?
Okay.
So we are gonna get into the greeting, okay? Right? So, I'm gonna take 30 more seconds for brothers and sisters to, go ahead and look at that, alright? I need to figure out how to zoom in so brothers and sisters can really see everything. So I feel like they're not seeing everything.
So, I mean, it looked like they could see it. If you look at the first one. Like you see, on the phone.
Let me see, yeah.
You can't see it, type. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not too bad. It's not, okay. But, actually, I think I could do better. I said, do something else to say stuff. So, yeah, I heard something else.
You can see it right there, though, man. You here.
You guys that one? You sure?
As far as Greek, right? I ain't stuck.
Like I said.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know my eyes up there. Look back. Yahweh.
You went to the bathroom.
So it's Yahweh. What else?
Bashem.
Okay. Okay. Yahweh Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Okay. And Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
So Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The Rock.
Right. Okay. That's what. You go lower.
Oh yeah, that. That's you. Yeah.
Right. That's right. Yeah. Right.
That.
I thought. Okay. And that's why that's so important because can you do it again?
With you, but to you, right?
Right, yeah. Yep, so Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
So
Go ahead.
So a thumb would be if a thigh is you.
Thumb is plural.
Right.
Y'all.
So
Y'all.
yeah,
Basically,
it's like slang.
Yeah.
In Hebrew too?
Yeah. So a thigh is you. So a thumb is plural, meaning y'all.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So this is singular, but okay, let me show you. It's more than one brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is different from this.
Right.
That's what I thought. Yeah. It's I or So I and is different. So Tha is singular. And this is more plural. I believe it is actually plural.
Yeah,
Is that your word?
so
Yeah, so plural, singular, and this is plural. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm gonna in 1 second, but as everybody else take this notes down, right? I want y'all to tell me what does Yahweh mean?
that was the name of the Most High.
So Lord's name, right?
Yeah.
Right. So this is that's the Lord's name, right? Yahweh is the Lord's name. Now, how about I.S.U.P.K?
It's like, is it blessed?
You said what?
No, I think Barack is blessed. I think.
In the name.
Yeah, the name of.
Say it again?
In the name.
In the name of, right. And in the name of. That's what I.S.U.P.K means. Yahweh Hashem, Lord's name, in the name of. How about Yahweh Shai? So we know Yahweh Shai is Christ, right?
Yeah.
Right. But what does his name mean?
Savior, deliverer.
Say it again.
Savior, or like deliverer.
He is Savior.
He is Savior.
Savior, or the last thing you say, yeah?
Right.
Huh?
Or I guess we'll get something like that.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Oh,
I guess that's what.
deliverer.
Yeah.
D-E-L-I-B-E-R. Take out the I, second I, I guess.
He is Savior or Deliverer. Ready yet? It's really both. Yeah, it's really both. Now, I heard you guys say earlier, right? Barack.
That's blessed, right?
Say it again?
That's blessed, right?
That's blessed.
Blessed. Is it just blessed or bless you? Or
That's blessed. A thigh means
oh
you.
yes, right.
Yeah, a thigh means you, right? So, is it hot in here?
No.
Yeah, blessed and then bless you.
Right, so a thigh means, what's my, thigh means you. Thigh means you. See what I'm saying? But a thumb is plural.
You all? Is it you all or you?
Or it's plural meaning, yeah, it's like you all, or it's like, you know.
Y'all, like you said.
Say it again?
Is it, or y'all, like you said earlier?
Yeah. It's you all, or it's pretty much just you. I mean, not even like, but it's like, it's more than one. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, singular. It's more. Alright, so what do I want first? One. Person. So one person and more than one person. Alright? So, for example, right? If we say, you know, Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Brakatham, no. Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Brakathah. That's talking to someone and greeting them at the same time.
Okay.
So, this right here is the greeting and the prayer at the same time.
And then we will respond to you,
Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Brakathah. Exactly, yeah. So as far as the sisters, right, it's Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Brakathah, Shalom, Shai. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's really to all the sisters. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So let's get back to it. So you guys understand the class so far, right?
Yeah, come on.
You guys feeling it or you're not?
Now it's part of it.
Alright, that's what. Alright. And I judge you guys participating as well, you know what I mean?
You know what's funny about this language too? I don't want is that like the kids be mouthing it off. It's easy for them to say the language. Like it's easy for them to speak.
Yeah, because I heard a little man. I was at his house. He's and he told me about 2, 3. He told me when he was around 2 or 3. He said your name.
That's crazy.
And I'm just like, damn. But almost every, it's not every morning,
Mm-hmm.
but almost every morning he always said, hey, good morning, Maccabi.
Right.
And I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, hey, what's going on, Gabor?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's funny because he called me Qadash sometimes. So
Oh, okay.
I'm like, no, that's the camp leader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm different.
So like, you are without too, out there. Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I think you get the name mixed up a little bit,
No,
but yeah, otherwise he's like, hey, you know, how you doing, avocado? You know, I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, that's good though. So besides that, I knew that now I'm kind of gonna do like a little some random, right? So we all backwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So does anybody know what Lacum means?
Lacum?
Lacum. I don't expect anybody to know this, right?
No, wait.
Yeah, I don't expect nobody to know this. Yeah.
Is it hollow or bread? Is it bread?
Say it again?
Bread?
Oh, damn. Ooh,
You feel me? I had to go to the bread real quick.
Yeah.
You mean the prayer that you read?
Yeah. I went out with Lashawan. Yeah, I did bread. Yeah. I'm like, I know I've seen that somewhere. I had to go back.
So, Lacum means bread. That's random.
Lacum.
Yeah.
Lacum.
Lacum. Lacum. Lacum. Let me get a few more though. Hold on. Saran.
Oh, is that, do we start with a P?
Huh?
Do we start with a P?
No.
Alright, so I don't know. I thought it was like princess or something.
No. That's Shiraz.
Shiraz.
Yeah, Shiraz princess.
So it's not Prince. Nah, it ain't Prince. Oh, not that one.
Either.
You can't go forward. Damn, it's kind of hot here. Okay, how about Hebrew?
Hebrew.
Yeah, Hebrew.
You want to know what the Hebrew word to that is?
Yeah, how you say Hebrew in Hebrew?
No, I say. I thought I said Eber. That's not it. Eber or
Ibar.
Ibar.
It's not Ibar, it's Ibar.
Oh, okay. So
Or better yet, Hebrew Ibar Yah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, Ibar or Ibar Yah.
Alright.
Yep.
I said Eber.
No, it's all good. Whoop. And whoop. Side. Hebrew is going to be I-R Yah. Ibar Yah. Now, how would you write in Hebrew? So this right here is English. This is what exactly? So if this is English as far as the Hebrew, right?
Yeah.
This is how you say it. English.
The first character is the I.
Say it again.
The first character is the I, the circle.
So like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What else?
Ba. I, ba. And then Ra.
No, it's not that. I got.
I, ba. Ra.
And Ra is this, right?
Okay. Ya.
Yeah, it's kind of like this.
No, well, that's the Assyrian. I mean, that's the Assyrian, but we doing.
Oh yeah.
So Ya, and then Ta.
Yeah, that's okay.
The I is singular, so it have the upside down for the singular under the I.
Well, you said it again?
That under that I.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, and then connect the Ba and the Ra, and then connect the last two as well.
Okay. So, okay. Is that right or is it wrong?
That is wrong.
Why is that?
Because you got a Syrian thigh in the paleo.
Say it again.
The thigh is in the Syrian, it's not the paleo.
Okay. That's right. So, let me show you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Okay. So it's going to be something like this. But you were definitely close. I'm going to say that much. That was good though. That wasn't bad at all. And then this. And that. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Hebrew, which is I-R, right in Hebrew. This is the Hebrew. Fuck the Assyrian for the meantime. You go.
Hebrew.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what's Ibar?
Ibar is really Hebrew, but
It's like one singular or one plural or something? Like one
Yeah,
of the nations?
yeah,
Okay.
so it's more like Hebrews is, I-bar and then I-bar is just, yeah, but I chose I-bar because that's what was in my study guide. But
It wouldn't be.
that's like that from Tennessee. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I know you got to put in general. I'm the I-bar yeah. Because I'm talking
just let me.
Aqua, the sister, though.
No, Aqua, yeah, because the yum is the plural, right? So Aqua, yum.
No, so you're saying that's one brother. Yum
is here, so the yum is it, right?
Okay. That's plural. So Aqua and Aqua yum. So Aqua is sister, and Aqua yum
or sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah.
Or I-bar yum.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I-bar, right?
Yeah.
Is that Hebrew plural?
I believe so, but I'll double check. All right. I'll double check. But I know that I-bar means Hebrew, I-bar Yah is Hebrews.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, or video Hebrew, but I-bar Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna remind you.
No, I'm trying to make that call. You know what I'm saying? So, it looks like it's 9 o'clock right now. So with that being said, we are going to read the prayers real quick and get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, matter of fact, let me get out the way. I don't think everybody can see it. Let me see something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Actually, I don't think everybody can see it. Hey, have you checked the chat? Alright, so this right here, once again, before we go, this means Hebrew or I-bar, right? I know the light is shining right here towards the middle of the screen, but this is I-bar, see what I'm saying, which is Hebrew and Hebrew, right, pretty much. Go ahead.
I-bar Yah.
Or I-bar Yah as well, see what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna let you take that down for a second. Otherwise, this is the Lashawan Qadash class. We are gonna get out of here and we are gonna read prayers. Alright, so with that being said, let's clap it up. And so next week we are going to get into the Lord's Prayer, getting more into depth as far as how to break each and every word down and what it means. You know what I mean? So, because too many times I hear brothers and sisters say, I heard this word, I heard that word, and I see it in our prayers. I'm going to break it down so everybody has a clear understanding of what's going on, okay? So no sweat. That being said, catch us next Friday. Otherwise, Tuesday and Wednesday class is coming up. Otherwise, Sabbath service is tomorrow at 12 at noon. Lord allow, there's no technical difficulties. You see what I'm saying? So we'll get into it, all right? So with that being said, shalom, and let's get into the prayers, all right? Have it one more time.
So let's go through the Lord's Prayer, right?
Yeah, I'm going to pass the class over to the Kaya. Shoot the Kaya. Chill. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah.
Bluetooth?
Yeah. Might as well, yeah.
We got an I.S.U.P.K. So like we had an I.S.U.P.K. started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Group of new brothers and sisters. When the new brother and sister come to the school, they're off limits they're off limits. So like they're here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has ever 6 months in which the brother and sister will court give to the Treasury Department or teacher, the priest fund, which the free will offer, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the Passover. We'll get back to you guys on that. If anyone wants to be a trooper, start wearing in the school, start wearing all black pants, boot, pants, headband, and scarf. All right, we're gonna get into the. You might want to hit that with the spray too. Yeah, hit that with the spray. All right, so this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Balak Waska, Dawa'ah, Batazaka, Hayah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Anasayawan, Ka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Watapara, La'awalami, Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
You want to go all three or just one?
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right, to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Lenawa, Yasharala, Wahabayat, Sapari, Barak, Rapah, Magan, Hagan. The count. Tabak, Tabar, Gariah,
Yahweh,
Yahushua, the generous, the captains, the troopers,
the students,
the sisters,
all of Israel.
She became Minneapolis.
And the school. Bless He'll shield protect. Loved ones. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Second.
I.S.U.P.K. power structure. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now. Right now. See, it was a curse. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. Israelite brothers. And the school. See, it was a curse. Punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose the pockets. Shake loose the treasure. Of the rich of Israel. That refuse to give to the school. Force the riches into thy sanctuary. Say he was a curse. And punishment and destruction. To the Edomites. And the nation. And the drug dealers. The court system. The prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Amalek synagogues and armies. Roman Catholic Church. Pope. Islam. Christianity. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinheads. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. That's a space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. Cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people.
people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction to all the heathen
and bring swift destruction to all the heathen
that stand in the way,
that stand in the way
or try to stop
or
us
try to stop us
from broadcasting your word
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet earth.
throughout the planet earth.
Then lose all the
They
plagues,
lose all the plagues.
cause them to go to and
Cause
fro
them to go to and fro
through the earth and consume
to
them.
the earth and consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
and the
and
murderer.
the murderer.
The Yahweh
And
Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Michael and Gabriel,
Michael and Gabriel,
come down with flying saucers
down with the flying
and
sword,
punish all the
to
heathen
punish all the heathen
that come up against
that
us
come up against us.
as we speak thy
As
word.
we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause to be known by
that
all.
it is the angels
It is the angels
that have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake it that coming
Cause them to shake it that
in
coming.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Come on.
Last thing, right?
Oh, you want to give a curse salute?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, as far as salute.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute. Amidam. I'm sorry. Amidam Shabbat. What is it?
I'm about to Shabbat.
Amidam Shabbat. Amidam Barak.